Hello and welcome to the FBTV Weekly Highlights Show. We're off to St Lucia and the University of Queensland as UQFC hosts the Capalaba Bulldogs in round 4, Trophy Superstore Premier League action. And it's Capalaba that get us underway, looking to get off to a fast start before Winter collects the ball there from the Capalaba attackers. Ball into the box here. Hirayama has his shot saved there by Eccles. Jake Sherwood. Forward here for O'Brien. Challenge in from Agata, who's remained down. Looks to have done himself some damage in that exchange. Oh yeah, just falls awkwardly in the challenge there with Paul O'Brien, clutching at his hip. Put his body on the line, did Shuto Agata on that occasion. Walks off gingerly across the goal line. 0-0 here in the shadows of half-time. Here come UQFC! Just wide of the upright on that occasion, showing their intention. Here they come again. Ball played on here. And tucked away nicely. UQFC have taken the lead through San Henny in the lead up to the half-time break. Henny in behind the Capalaba defender. Burrows advances. And a good finish there from San Henny. O'Brien with his free kick for Capalaba. Tries to curl it into the top left corner. Second half action now with Capalaba. Good attacking territory. Able to find Roper on that occasion. UQFC on the counter. Defender stops. Burrows comes out. Easy finish coming up here. UQFC extend the lead out to 2-0. Well, complete miscommunication here in the Capalaba defence. Harding stops. UQFC player in Nahom Waldu well onside. Burrows tries his best. Back into the empty net there for Waldu, doubling his side's lead. A challenge in there from O'Brien. On Winter, it looks like. Obviously some exception taken to it by the UQFC players. Winter now sitting up and trying to get back to his feet. Let's take a look at that again. Oh, lunging two-footed challenge from O'Brien there. Now, what action is the referee going to take here? Carl Harper was involved in a similar incident here last year where he could have almost shown red and chose not to. Paul O'Brien very lucky to stay on the park after that one. Advancing here is Eccles. UQFC look to be caught short and still the tension. Frustration here from Capalaba. Tim Dunn. Let's take a look at that. Challenge in there. The foot rises up from the UQFC player. Dunn probably took exception there to Hirano. Pushes Hirano over. The yellow card forthcoming for Tim Dunn on that occasion. And pointing out his case to referee Harper. Corner played in, headed away there by Ueda. Falls for Roper now. Roper tries to get in between the two UQFC defenders. Shot from outside the box was blocked. Rebound falls for Yuji Hirayama. And midway through the second half, Hirayama puts his side back into this match. Onside there, deflection as Eccles unable to hold it. No foul, the call. Capalaba, obstructed there by referee Harper, was Hirayama. Here's Lowe. Challenge in from Lowe. Eccles sends his clearance long. Now it's for Narita. Gets it back again, Narita. And a third time. Launches it. Oh, great strike from So Narita. Persistence personified there from So Narita. Got the ball back on the third occasion. Narita from the corner of the box over the top of Jono Burrows, who's desperate, outstretched hands. Couldn't deny Narita on that occasion. Josh Sherwood now. Here's Capalaba. And Ueda's shot straight to Eccles. Clearance from Burrows. Eccles to the edge of the box to meet the ball. Referee blows the full-time whistle and UQFC pick up their first win of 2015 in somewhat of an upset, 3-1 over Capalaba. Now, we recently caught up with Souths Utd and the progress of their synthetic fields construction.
I'm with Souths Utd President Tracy Confessore. And Tracy, we're standing on a big clump of dirt. What's going on here?
We're basically re-turfing the whole lot. It's going to be all synthetic purpose grass, so we'll be able to play on the field 24/7, 365 days of the year, irrespective of the weather, lightning aside, of course.
And how did this all come about?
We decided that we needed to do a significant upgrade to the backfields. Originally it was going to be the natural grass turf, but because we're looking for high availability for our members and looking at future opportunities for elite level competitions to visit with us, we met with the councillors 3 years ago and asked what sort of investment we could do to maximise the usage of these fields, and they committed up to $3 million towards the club to look at this as a long-term investment.
And once it's finished, will other sporting groups be able to access it?
Yeah, other sporting groups that are able to play on a similar type surface will be invited to join in on the fun of it. Yeah, we'll invite schools to use it. It'll be configured so that it can be for five-a-side tournaments, it'll be for mini-roos tournaments, any sort of carnival type experiences, and any other, if schools want to use it for some sort of community type exercise, we'd love them to be involved. We're also looking at a special program for children that have disabilities so that they can also enjoy a footballing type experience, given that the fields will be rather soft and not your normal grass experience. So having those children be able to enjoy it is one of our biggest achievements we're looking forward to doing in 2015.
And when do you expect it to be ready to go?
Well, ideally it should have been ready now, but the weather didn't help us. So we're looking around mid-March, so we've got about 4 to 5 weeks to go, and it'll be open for everyone to use. So we're looking forward to that. Weather aside, of course. But we've made alternative arrangements, so we're gratefully using the Griffiths Fields. We're hiring those, and also Acacia Ridge is also helping us out so we can continue on with our training. We're using Field 1 and 5, but once we've got this open, it will be able to be used back to normal.
And would you encourage other clubs to go down this road?
Definitely. I mean, I think if they can learn from our experiences here, I mean, I welcome them to come talk to us, especially as the competitions are now becoming pretty much 11 months of the year. You need to make sure your fields are going to be available at all times for trialling, off-season, training, all that sort of good stuff. So if they can go down this path, even though it's a large investment, the long-term usability, the maintenance is going to be reasonable, and it will lessen the load on volunteers who have to keep mowing and line marking and all that sort of good stuff.
So just recapping the results from round 4 of the Trophy Superstore Premier League, as we've just seen UQFC 3-1 over Capalaba, Albany Creek big winners over Ipswich Knights, Mitchelton 4-0 over Taringa, The feature match where Logan defeated Rochdale 3-2, Lions 1-0 winners over Eastern Suburbs, and Peninsula Power 3-1 winners over Wolves on Sunday afternoon. Table, Logan FC, the only side with 3 wins from 3 matches. Peninsula, Lions and Middleton round out the top 4. Trophy Superstore Premier League Championship table, and already after round 4, a gap developing between the top 5 sides and the rest of the table. Logan, courtesy of their good work, lead with Wolves and Ipswich Knights in the relegation spots. Capital League 1, Pine Rivers 5-1 over Brisbane Knights. Bayside inflicted North Pine's first loss of the season. Southside Eagles in an even match against Holland Park Hawks. North Star 2-1 over Brisbane Force, the same scoreline, with Annerley collecting the win away from home against Grange Thistle, and another 2-1 result with Mount Gravatt defeating Moggle. Going on to the table, Bayside United at the top, North Pine, Mount Gravatt and Southside Eagles in the top 4. Capital League 2, Centenary 4-3 over Ipswich City, Oxley 3-1 over Westside, The Gap 2-1 against Pine Hills, Western Spirit were winners against Park Ridge, Newmarket collected their first win of the season, and Souths Utd continue their unbeaten run, and they lead the table on goal difference from Centenary Stormers, Oxley United, Western Spirit and The Gap in 3rd, 4th and 5th, all on 6 points. Capital League 3, Tarrangindi inflicted Virginia's first loss of 2015. Acacia Ridge continue their good run. AC Carina 4-0 away from home against Tawong. Narangba 4-1 against Kangaroo Point Rovers. Ridge Hills 2-0 over Samford Rangers. And New Farm United 5-1 winners against Jimboomba. The table, Acacia Ridge and AC Carina, both with 3 wins from 3 games. Capital League 4, just the 2 games. Maroondah 4-1 over Logan City Kings, and Brighton Bulldogs with a 2-2 draw against Logan Village. The table, still difficult to line up, with a number of teams still uneven in the amount of games that they've been played. But early on, Maroondah, Brighton Bulldogs and Barden Latrobe all on 4 points. The Brisbane Women's Premier League kicked off last weekend with Eastern Suburbs defeating Annerley 4-0. To the same scoreline, Pine Hills got over Souths United. Toowong and Logan fought out a 1-1 draw in the rematch of last year's City 1 Grand Final. Capalaba 4-2 over UQFC, while Mitchelton had the bye. That gives East and Pine Hills the early lead on the ladder. So coming up on FB Media TV, midweek we trek back to the Whites Hill Reserve, where Holland Park and Lions will be hoping that the electricity and the fuse boxes hold on this week. In next week's Trophy Superstore Premier League Round 5 action, we go out to AJ Kelly Park for the match between Peninsula Power and Eastern Suburbs. The highlight show is Capital League 1 action from Brisbane Force and Southside Eagles, and Capital League 2, Park Ridge versus Centenary Stormers.